Welcome back to the channel, friends. Now, in today's episode, I'm talking about why I started a YouTube channel at the age of 40.
You got to be kidding me!
I know I don't look 40, but I am. And you know what they say. Black don't crack. I ain't lying. But today I just wanted to share about why I started a YouTube channel. And if you're somebody 40 or above and you're looking to start a YouTube channel and you don't know how, but you know you have a message, whether you're a Christian like myself, you believe that God has given you a platform or has given you an idea to start a platform because you want to teach, you want to equip, and you want to lead others to Christ. And let's get started in today's video. If you don't know me, my name is Verona and I'm actually a meal planning coach, and I help mums and busy women focus on making meal planning that little bit easier because there's way too much misinformation out there. So I've taken my introvert self, believe it or not, and I'm sharing with the world things that I did wrong on my journey so you don't have to. Grab your tea, grab your coffee. Let's actually get into today's video. When it comes to life, we've all had different experiences. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go and set up a camera or take your phone and be like, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and then just turn this into a worldwide therapy session. We've got to use wisdom when it comes to sharing our business. We don't need to hear all that, okay? But we can equip the next generation, which is one of my points, and we can teach others through our own life experiences, whether they've been good ones or whether they've been bad ones. But if you're somebody who is 40, you feel like you're stuck, you know you have a passion to share something, you want to, but you don't know where to get started. Don't worry about fancy equipment and fancy lights. Start where you are, write down a script. It's going to be messy. You're going to record videos that are like, ooh, what's that? But the more you do it, the more that you relax, the more that you be yourself, the better people start to come to your channel for you and how you are. Because that's what YouTube is about. If you listen to YouTube videos or you watch YouTube videos, you will see, you keep coming back to your favorite creators because there's something about her. I don't know what it is, but I like it. And that's what happens. People will like you, people will like your quirky thinking or quirky thoughts, and people are not gonna like what you say. You ain't gonna please everybody. But if you show up as you are and who you are, you're gonna do the thing. But I do have a list that I am gonna go through. And number one is never too late to follow your passion. If you have a passion to do this, and by the way, I am an introvert and I used to do drama. I don't know how the two work with an introvert and a drama. Somebody tell me, please. I absolutely love to go into the American accent. I might not do it so well, but I do like to go into it. It's just how I express myself. All of this is who I am. Okay, it's how the Lord made me. Anyway, it's never too late to follow your passion. I remember when I turned 40 and I was like, oh, everybody kept asking me, what are you going to do? Are you going to do a party? Firstly, I'm like, who's coming to my party? What people do I know like that are going to come to my party? All the eyes are on me and all the attention is on me. That's what I don't really like. You see how the Lord knows what to do with you? I'm on a YouTube channel. All eyes are literally on me. But anyway, you've got a wealth of experience, you've got a wealth of knowledge, you've got a wealth of mistakes, you've got a wealth of things that you still want to do, whether it's you want to eat healthier, whether it's you want to get fitter, whether you want to save some money, whether you want to invest, create a business. Even beyond 40, there's still some ideas within you. Don't sit down and think, I'm not created for anything. You were created for more things than you know. So there's a story within you that might encourage me. Do not think that your story is just a random piece of information or a random piece of happenstance that just happened to you. It took you from where you were to where you are now, and there is someone out there that needs to hear how you got through this challenging time. Tip number two is the power of your established identity. Now, for some of us, by the time that we reach 40, we now have a better understanding of who we are. Now, I've got a couple of friends who are 40 plus. I remember having a conversation with one of these friends, and she said to me, how do you feel now that you're 40? And I said, oh, I don't really want to be 40. But she said something that really changed my perspective about being 40. Two people said something really challenging to me. Not challenging in a way that's like, oh my gosh. She said, what now? It really challenged my perspective and the way that I approach my 40th year. So the first one said, welcome to the fourth floor. You know when you go up to the fourth floor and you can see the perspective? The higher you go, the more perspective you have. That was one. And the second one said, I now feel like my life is beginning. In my 20s, I still felt like I was in my teens. In my 30s, I still felt like I was in my 20s. Now in my 40s, now I'm feeling like I'm more established. I can make a career change. I can invest. Now I feel like all of what I went through in my 20s and my 30s has established me to be the woman that I am today. By having this clarity, this allows you to create content that isn't just meaningful to you, but it will actually deeply resonate with an audience out there. And once you capture your audience, you know that you've got it. So you're looking into things like analytics, the watch time. Don't be discouraged because some people only watch 0.2 seconds. You're not going to please everybody. And the thing is, once we let go of the expectations of others, you just have fun. Turn your computer on, to your computer. Turn your camera on, showing my age. Turn your camera on, set up the mic, and then just get recording. It has to have a purpose. It has to teach somebody something, but you will get better at all of that. Being authentic is one of the biggest things that people look to. Your authenticity is going to be different to my authenticity. And that is the beauty of people just being real, being transparent, and just coming as you are. Your life experience is endless content ideas. We don't have to create all of them, but you've got a life told of content ideas in your life story. Now, I've gained weight, I've lost weight, I've gained weight, and then I've regained it again. That could be a whole load of content ideas for me. And people do want to lose weight, especially in your 40s. It's a little bit harder to lose weight than it was in your 30s and your 20s. How can I share my experience as I turn 40 and my weight loss and what I'm doing now to continually lose weight? And I have not entered perimenopause or premenopause yet, and I'm still at the age where I can bear me some kids, and hopefully I will be able to have some children. But how do I approach weight loss? How do I approach fitness? How do I approach nutrition now that's different to how I approached it in my 30s and 20s? Now, some of the experiences for you could be parenthood, first child at 30, your first child at 39, your first child at 40. For people who are trying and they still haven't been able to have children, it might be an experience that you want to help somebody. And when you did it, you realize this was the best decision of your life. And now you want to encourage other women that were the same age as you when you had to make that decision, or they're even younger and they have to make the decision. They need to hear it. They need to hear the struggles that you face. They need to hear how you overcame those struggles. They need to hear, is there hope? And they also need to understand that your journey is not going to be theirs. Their journey is not going to be yours. But if there are other things and avenues that they could explore legally, there's a lot of things that you can teach somebody with the experience that you've had that I can't. There's nothing like learning from somebody who's lived that experience as opposed to textbook experience, if you like. Don't be afraid to really dig into the topics that you've got. And if you are Christian, it's about praying and asking God, Lord, is this something that you want me to share? If it is, show me how you want me to share it. Help me to tune into your word. Help me to tune into your knowledge and understanding. Your word says, if we lack wisdom, let him ask for it. So ask for the wisdom in how to navigate this whole YouTube channel that you believe God is laying on your heart to do. When you come to that age, you realize you can't waste time, you can't waste money, and you can't waste your emotions on things that we used to think about or that we used to do. We have to get to this stage where I need to be better with our time. And these same time management skills that you've learned before 40, 41, 45, 50, these are going to be essential for your videos as a YouTuber, a content creator, a vlogger, whatever you want to call yourself. Because when it comes to time management, you're keeping to time when it comes to your videos. YouTube is right now favorite small content creators, but your content has to be something that people want to listen to. I've seen some videos that are 3 hours. I'm like, who is sitting down for 3 hours and watching that? But YouTube is putting those contents out because there are people, but that and a vlog style could be something that you could do. I watched a film called The Intern. Oh my goodness, it was a good film with Robert De Niro, and I don't know the female actor's name. I was ironing in 27-degree heat inside the apartment, and it was hot also outside the apartment. Who told me to do that? But I was able to utilize my time whilst also doing something else. And then that has given me an idea to create a video. So it was an interesting concept about this business, fast-paced business, millennial-based business, actually did something that they've never done before. And they offered out an internship to senior citizens. And they came with their experience, their wealth of experience, because he was 70 years old. Spoiler alert, if you are going to watch this, my bad. He was 70 years old, but yet he had an untold amount of wealth and experience to teach the millennials. So that is basically what we're doing. We're becoming an intern, so to speak. We are creating and giving invaluable information. Those that are younger than us, those that are older than us, or those that are the same age. Community and connection. Now, one of the most rewarding things about YouTube is the community aspects. You might have seen in YouTube videos, drop in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and subscribe, follow, all of those things that you will get used to saying if you start your YouTube channel. But the community, it brings about other people into the comments. You're going to get some people who choose to speak randomness because they are bored and they don't necessarily do anything with their life. Maybe they should start a YouTube channel. And then if they get the negative comments, see how it makes them feel. But anyway, when it comes to the community, you've got people that I see comment comments in my favorite YouTube videos, and they will say things like, I remember when you first started and you didn't have many subscribers, but look at you now, and your content really encourages me. You may never get to meet those followers or those subscribers, but they become your biggest cheerleaders. And those are the people that we need to be around, so to speak, because they encourage you when your videos are low, when nobody is seeing your content, when the algorithm changes and you think, oh my goodness, what was working before now no longer is working. All of those highs and lows. The people that we don't know, the people that are for community, they don't just encourage you, but they also encourage others to do whatever it is that you're sharing and encouraging in that video. So don't underestimate who you're reaching, who you're speaking to, and who you're teaching, because even if nobody comments, you still are encouraging other people in the video, and you never know. And that day that they get the courage to say it in the comments, they tend to say things like, you know, I've been watching you for a long time and I've never said this, but I feel like the courage to say this now. Thank you. Or whatever it is, but never underestimate the power of your story and how it will influence and benefit another person. Financial stability. I'm not saying that creating a YouTube channel is going to replace your 9-to-5 job. For some of us, it will be. Some of us, that might be the prayer and might be the aim. But by now, we have established ourselves in our career. We've built the nest egg. We've built the pension. We've built enough money, hopefully. Now we're ready to start something else. With that, this might create a financial cushion for you to start exploring the avenue of becoming a YouTube creator. Now, your topic could be something that you're passionate about, that others are passionate about. You might be a female delivery driver that you are passionate about delivering and having that community aspect with people that you don't know. I don't like dogs, but you might help people who are female drivers or female UPS drivers, Amazon delivery drivers. You can help them navigate their first time when they deliver an Amazon delivery or a UPS or a DHL. What are the other ones? The brown one, that's UPS, isn't it? DHL, FedEx. You could teach them things that, you know what, people might not actually know through the handbook or the training. You've got on-the-job training and on-the-job knowledge. So you might be doing home-to-home, door-to-door deliveries in the winter. How to stay safe as a female when you're doing Amazon deliveries. It might be a video like that you're creating. And so now that you've actually done that, you can fund into, if you wanted to monetize it, you could monetize it with marketing, all of those things. But when you're just getting started, you don't need to worry about that as much. The more that you grow, absolutely do that. Embrace the journey. Now, starting a YouTube channel at 40 isn't just about the end goal, being monetized, getting the silver YouTube plaque. Oh, I'm pointing to it like it's there, speaking in faith. It is the things that I've mentioned before in this video, and it's also about enjoying the journey. Show up and speak as if you're speaking to thousands of people. You might be afraid to speak to 1,000 people live in a room. Even if it's just one, show up for the one person, command the room with the experience that you've got and the person that you are and the authority that you have. And then you speak as if you're speaking to a dome full of people, all listening to what you have to say, because you are going to be able to help them navigate through the topic that you have chosen to speak and teach and encourage them through. It's also about rediscovering your passions and also sharing your unique wisdom and experiences with the world. So I wait until you're 41 to start now. If you've got a phone, an iPhone or an Android, and it's got good quality and good speaker, you might want to buy an external mic that can connect to it for no more than $50 or £50 if you want to. You don't have to. You can use the audio as it is. Put yourself now for 10 minutes and talk about a topic. See how many times you say, I've got a word that I say on the podcast, and it's actually, I also speak very fast. I live my life listening to videos and watching videos on 1.5 speed, and even podcasts. That's just how I watch videos. But these are things that you can start to notice about yourself and start to learn to slow down. So I've actually just slowed down in the way that I speak. And this feels so abnormal to me because I feel like, whoa, I feel like I have spoken like this, like a recording. However, when I speak fast, it's just because I've got loads to say and I'm excited and I just want to share it with you. The more you get used to this and the more you record, these are the things that you start to get used to. So then now, when you come to record, the posture changes, the way you approach the screen changes, your confidence changes. Everything about it changes because there's always areas to grow. So don't wait. Embrace this journey because God has given you a message to share to other women and even men to encourage them on the journey that they are at through the situations that you have come through successfully, might be a little bit painfully. Now you get to share your message with the world and encourage and edify others. Embrace this exciting chapter because it is exciting. You have got something to share, and I hope that your message gets to the right women and men that need to hear your message and need to hear your change and your voice, because nobody can share your story as good as you. Somebody might try to be like you, but she ain't gonna be you. There's a journey that you've come through that you need to share to the right audience that need to hear your message. And now is the time to do it. That's all we've got time for today, friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who needs to be encouraged to start their YouTube channel. And I can't wait to see you in the next video.